Hey, my name is Kate and this is Quijic, and this is our New York City apartment. Welcome to this apartment tour video. We've been at this apartment. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom on the Upper East Side in New York, and we've been here now for a year. That's my dog sneezing. So it's the two of us here with this little guy, and we've been at this apartment now for a year. We are continuously changing things around and decorating things and making up our own decor, which I'm going to show you. So I decided maybe it's time to document what we have here before we make any more changes. So this is the entrance. Not much is going on here, just this kind of drop zone for keys, glasses, and packages that need to go out. Kozik's toy basket. And then that is the living room. So we put this tapestry here because there is actually this metal box with electrical, switches and everything. I don't like how it looked. It's really visible from the living room. So we decided to put this fun tapestry with some fantasy animals, I guess. This corner we have this one of my favorite Russian paintings here, and then my drippy candles that I change them depending on the season. This is one of my floral objects that I'll show you more of those later, but that's one of my favorites because it's a very unusual shape. And then this guy, we got that on Etsy, and we had to wait for a very long time for him to arrive to us. It's a writing desk, so right now it just serves as this little storage for some, again, checks, mail, glosses, and here I also keep some presents that I need to give people as I'm heading out of the house. I love this face here and also some faces on the handles. This apartment is right next to Central Park, and it's also right next to the Met Museum, and that kind of inspired the interior decor here. First thing we did is put up this mural, and we also had another wallpaper in the kitchen. I'll maybe insert some of the old photos because I've recently taken it down and now it's a gallery wall, but we'll get back to that later. So yeah, this was the first piece we've done at this apartment. I've never done wallpaper before, and hopefully it comes off as easily as the one in the kitchen. But I really love it, especially in the evening and in winter. The room is very moody, and that was basically the inspiration for it. It was like this moody museum with candles and dim lights. And then we continue with the museum theme here as well. This is a giant painting that Ben did specifically for this apartment. I really love this room because everywhere you turn, it is like a museum, or at least I hope it looks like a gallery. And I love that, in this mirror you can see the mural in the back, and you can see the gallery wall in the kitchen. From the couch, I see this mural, and then the chandelier. There was actually a regular, apartment light here, and we wanted to put something here that, again, can add that light and create those shadows and reflections. We added molding around it as well for this extra little detail. Most of the furniture here is actually from all our past apartments. We didn't buy anything specific for this place apart from this guy here that I already showed you. So everything basically moved with us from our previous places, and we decided to invest more in decor and trying to do all these elements like gallery wall, wallpaper, chandelier, candles on the walls, and all the objects that we make ourselves. So for example, in this shelf, all of these floral objects, I'll show you maybe easier here. So I made all of these with flowers and epoxy. I made this clock as well, and yeah, all of these elements are handmade in the studio. And then, for example, Ben made this jewelry box for me, and see, he painted oysters on it. This console also moved with us from the previous apartment. There we had it in a kitchen, kind of separating the bar area from the living room. And here I thought it was perfect for this wall, specifically for, with this mural and the light we got. This chair, we also had it
We've had it for 2 places now.
Since, yeah, 2 places ago. I made this little fake fireplace here with candles, and then I love this candlesticks that Ben's mom gifted us. And I have typically some kind of dark candles in this one. This is the main seating area. Again, this couch came with us from our previous apartment, but I think because this one is much darker, it actually looks better here than at the previous place. And this piece Ben made specifically for this apartment. As soon as we saw this big wall, you know, we kind of agreed that I'm taking that wall to do the mural, and Ben takes this wall to do painting. So now we have this piece above the couch. And then these 3, I think those 2 we already had before, and then Ben painted this portrait of me for this place. So I love how it looks here. And then, you know, another one of my floral pieces here, another one over here by the window with, this one is actually with some flowers that Ben's mom sent me. And then we recently found this arch lamp. We wanted something that could kind of frame the window and work well with this chair over here for reading in the evening. We've also had this chair for many years now. It's been in our previous 2 apartments, and I think it fits really well here because the color scheme of this room really, you know, matches this chair. I really love the living room, and it kind of continues into my other favorite area in the house. It's this dining area here. It starts with this little entryway, and I found this sconce on, I think on Etsy.
Yeah, it was
I
Etsy.
really love it. Yes, and again, I tried to change the colors of the candlesticks here over the seasons, but still usually match the living room colors. So something like muted moss green, sea blue, and so on. And then, yeah, I added this little element there as well to the arch. I wanted to do more, but I haven't found any yet that would, you know, really fit into the sizes of the room. So far we just have this little corner here, and I love it. And this is where we have breakfast and coffee every morning, lunch, dinner, and whatnot. I really love this area. We had, like I mentioned previously, really dark black and gold wallpaper here originally that we put up last year, but then when we re-signed our lease this year and I wanted to update the room a little bit, we took the wallpaper off and put all of these Ben's paintings up here. I love them. Once again, here's me, and I think everything, again, really plays with the rest of the room and the colors match. I love this little lamp as well. I got it last fall, I think, on Amazon, and while maybe not as important in summer, in fall and winter it really sets the mood, and I love having, you know, morning coffee here with just a little light before the day starts. We also got this bench here. When I decided to redo the wall and take the wallpaper off, I still wanted to add some kind of dark element here to tie it with the rest of the room. So I found this bench, and I think it fits perfectly. And also, it's really great for, you know, sitting and having coffee here in the morning. And right off the dining room, we have the kitchen. It's nothing really super interesting. That's why I put up these curtains here, so I can separate the living room and the dining room from the rest of the kitchen. We decided not to really invest in changing any of this kitchen cabinets or anything. I think it's easier to just hide them because it's a rental. I'm not sure how long we're gonna stay here, and in this one we decided to, you know, focus on the living room, dining room, bedroom, I'll show you later, and kitchen is just, you know, a utility. I come here to cook. I cook a lot, so it's still important that it's fairly functional. We have this cutting block here, our coffee machine where we make our coffee every morning, and there is stove, microwave, all of the appliances. One more thing, here we have our washer and dryer, and this is a pantry, which is huge. And this kitchen might not look maybe as good as some of our previous kitchens. This building is 100 years old. This apartment is definitely more about space than maybe some of the modern elements. Our previous place was a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom in the new building, and I really loved it. It had huge windows, panorama views of the city, but it didn't have any space. And this is what we were looking for when we found this place. First of all, I wanted to be on Upper East Side, close to the park. And secondly, I really wanted more space. And like I mentioned, this one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but it has so much storage. There is this pantry and a kitchen. There is this entryway storage where we keep our coats and shoes and bags. And then if you follow me, this hallway takes you to the rest of the apartment. And there's another closet here. By the way, these lights are awesome. I also got them for each hallway, and there's one in the kitchen. It's currently off because it's daytime, but they turn on and turn off every time when you pass by. So it's really convenient, especially in this long hallway when you walk in the evening, that it just lights up and you don't have to turn it on and off. So it takes you to the rest of the apartment. We have our first bathroom here. This is the first bathroom. I really love it. It's facing east, so there is a lot of natural light, especially in the morning. And the only thing we changed here is the shower head, but otherwise nothing is really that interesting. This bathroom has 2 entrances, one from this hallway where we came in through, and then another one goes into the 2nd bedroom, which is an art studio right now. And here I am, coming in. This is the art studio. This is our 2nd bedroom, also our office and our art studio, and actually we'll be redoing and redesigning it soon to be something else. That's why we're partially doing this tour now. This room is obviously awesome. It has a lot of windows, and that's why all of my plants live here. This is also where Ben is doing all his paintings, and that's where I did most of the recent floral projects. This room, we're just going with the art studio decor design idea. So we have this open shelving that has all of the recent projects that we did. I did this mirror, I did this card, his brushes and paints, my cameras, and yeah, there's another storage clothes shelf here. And overall, it just stores everything that we're planning to use or are currently using. For example, in the corner there is a new rug that's already arrived that we're planning to put in the living room because a lot of changes are coming. Stay tuned. I really love this sculpture too. We made it for our previous place and it moved with us here, and it really is fun when in the morning the light catches in these crystals and it throws rainbows all over this room and the ceiling. And finally, this is our bedroom. Coming in. This is the bedroom, and we just keep it very simple here. I want it to be relaxing. We have this mainly, same furniture as in our previous place, except for my favorite thing. Oops. So this is definitely something I want to show you. This is the headboard that I made for this place. I used flowers from different bouquets that Ben gave me over the years, and also a few little secrets here and there, like my favorite bugs. And yeah, I built this headboard in our art studio. Hopefully, as we move to the next place, it follows with us because it's huge and heavy and it was a very long process, but I really love how it turned out. Yeah, make yourself comfortable, Krisha. I really like playing with this area and decorating it with fresh flowers and changing out the objects here, placing different floral pieces that I made and using them to hold jewelry. Here's, for example, an oyster shell that also holds my rings and so on. And I love how it reflects my headboard. Then here, this is our TV. I'm going to show you in the evening what it looks like, but we are using a projector to watch shows and movies on this wall. That's why it's so white and open. We got 2 matching lamps, one for me and one for Ben, to the color scheme of this room is mostly black and white with a little bit of purples and pinks, from the flowers to the fresh flowers to the bedding. But I really like all the black and white elements, including this black chair and this black, black lamps and these nightstands. This is not a nightstand, this is a dresser, but Ben has a matching nightstand. They also traveled with us from the previous place. And we have the second bathroom right here off the bedroom door. It also has a window, so both bathrooms in this apartment have windows, which I really love. And this is another pillow that occasionally appears in different pieces of furniture around the house. I think in terms of color scheme, this goes best with the living room art, but you know, you can often find it in a bedroom here. Yes, as an accent pillow. Yes. Occasionally it bites too.
That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked this apartment tour, and I also hope you will subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where we will be putting this new rug in the living room, and also there will be more updates to the art studio / bedroom. So hope to see you next time. Bye.